Another day, another grind. It is the tournament of General Spotify. He is playing on Slaneeshi against Khorne and ODM Kukinko. The Reichland estate is the way. So we are immediately going in, and what do we have? So we have Inkari here, right? Yeah, this is the way to go. And then a very chaff-centric devoted. Oh, even devoted. Marauders of Slaneeshi, Devoted. Then we have Bringers of Beguilement, if I read that correctly. I don't know, never heard that word before. Seekers, Eternal Entourage, and on the other side, Seekers and Seekers. Really interesting style. Frontline and the flanks. Exalted Demonettes as well. And for Khorne, we have Scarbrand, very expensive here. Then Khorngors, more Khorngors, Fleshhounds, couple of Chaos Furies, and also Hounds of the Blood. Yeah, plus Bloodwake Berserkers and more Khorngors. Yeah, let's get into it. Slaneeshi is immediately on the point and is going for... What is Inkari going for? Inkari is not like... is a hero sniper, but maybe Scarbrand is a little bit too tough for Inkari. Yeah, so he is going for the flanks here. And Spotify taking... He does not care about the point. He is just going into the Bloodwake Berserkers, which are pulled away. Over here, Furies, Chaos Furies just immediately go for the Seekers. And Scarbrand also bashing up the Exalted Demonettes. Yeah, but this engagement kind of goes better for Slaneeshi. Yes, Scarbrand helps out, but I don't think that the Hounds of the Bloodhunt will sustain the damage. So the Exalted Demonettes way stronger here, and Scarbrand probably gets picked apart a little bit, right? There is armor piercing here. Scarbrand has 90 armor, so when it comes to frontline chaffs against chaffs, Devoted Marauders are kind of, yeah, fighting well into Khorngors. Here Khorngors finally moving up and trying to go to the Seekers. And Kari ripped apart the other flank, and now Slaneeshi is kind of on the winning spot. Bloodwake Berserkers, yeah, they're fighting the Bringers of Beguilement, and to be honest, they are not winning that fight somehow. Scarbrand now helping out. We have a some witchcraft activated by Nikari and by Scarbrand, I guess. And now it's the kaiju fight. The kaiju fight we want and need. Yeah, nice spinning, nice attacks. I guess, let me assume, the battlefield looks very dire for Khorne. Khorngors slowly but surely grinding through here, even though they're armor piercing, but and anti-large, so yeah, they are kind of weak against all of those chaff units here by Slaneeshi. Yep, and everything is going down, unfortunately. Even the Bloodwake Berserkers are crushed down, and yep, game is done. In the beginning, it looked like Slaneeshi blundered on the left flank, but afterwards, when you look at it, Inkari, nice values, Scarbrand, sorry. Yeah, I mean, Khorngors were okay, but when you have only Khorngors as a front line, you get crushed, right? So maybe you have to put those Fleshhounds or something in the middle. But yeah, let's get into round number 2. So round number 2 is against CB Drugosh, and he is on Dark Elves. So this time we have a little bit of armor piercing shooting here, right? For Slaneeshi, nothing really changed. We have the flanks of Exalted Demonettes, Hellstriders, Seekers, also on the other side, Bringers of Beguilement. Same, yep, same, old same. Then Exalted Keeper. Oh, this time an Exalted Keeper. So there was no money for, yeah, something else. Forsaken of Slaneeshi. So a little bit more durability here in the front line. And for the Dark Elves, we have the Medusa on her, I don't know, on her throne. Then, of course, the Dread Spears, couple of Witch Elves. I would probably take the Witch Elves against the Marauders, right? More Witch Elves, and then the core of Black Ark Corsairs, plus a bit of Witch Elves here, Bleak Swords, Witch Elves, and yeah, in the middle, Death Hack. I mean, it's a potent fighter, right? And it's Morathi. Yeah, so let's get into it. Let's fast forward here. Slaneeshi coming into the point and the Medusa shooting in, but one shot, maybe a second one, and then I'm not sure. Is she gonna? No, she can't. Oh, that's a blunder. I mean, this is a little bit of a blunder, right? But now let's see. The core is online. You have to protect the flanks, right? And I don't know if Witch Elves are the best to go with that. So Witch Elves getting punted here. Nice cast by Morathi here on the Exalted Keeper. And now fights are going in. The Bloodwreck Shrine is doing its work, right? It is armor piercing, magic damage, and even anti-infantry. We have another cast over there, and those Witch Elves are kind of blasted apart here. But now the Dread Spears, sorry, Dread Spears coming in, but that's too late. Murderer's Prowess activated, but I'm not sure if that is gonna be enough here against this onslaught flanking of Slaneeshi. Exalted Keeper of Secret is running off here, so I think that right now Death Hag is going for it. What is gonna Morathi do here? We have the Medusa, so the Medusa isn't really effective anymore. Maybe against a couple of those Forsaken, but anything else, and those here, melee infantry, but anything else is a cavalry type unit. So Exalted Keeper is going in once again against Morathi. One fight, one attack. Morathi is not scared here. She gets flown and blown away. But yeah, Exalted Keeper is down. Couple of Dread Spears coming back. Nope, they're running, and it seems like, well, we have the Death Hag. We have Morathi here still. We have the Blood Shrine, right? Is it the Blood Shrine? No, Blood Wreck Shrine. Yeah, unfortunately, if the Dark Elves would have a couple of more shooting here online, they could shoot into all of those units, but the Forsaken here, they're ripping everything apart. The Exalted Demonettes as well. Even this Bloodwreck Shrine is not enough. And there is a nice pit of shades here going down onto these Slaneeshi forces. And they don't like it, right? Unfortunately, there were a lot of Dark Elves hit by it. That was not a good cast. Yeah. Spotify was well aware of that. And yeah, now the Death Hag is the only unit here that can pack a punch. Maybe the Medusa as well. Another cast going down here. So Morathi now, yeah, Morathi has a hard time. She is anti-large, so that is pretty well, that goes pretty well for her. But I don't know if she can sustain this charge here. Yeah, Morathi is running. Dark Elves kind of, yeah, moving around their Bloodwreck Shrine. The shrine is moving over a couple of those units, but in my opinion, it is done. I think, yeah, Morathi is running 147 HP. Couple of shots are there, but yeah, she can't run. And now I think the morale is breaking. Leadership is at 2. Leadership -5. Yeah, I mean, there is no coming back here. Well, but that was on the verge of a defeat for Slaneeshi. So yeah, when you lose your lord, it can backfire. But not in this case. And now let us fast forward here. The Medusa can't really help out. We have a little bit of shooting, but that is not enough. And yeah. But she fights really well here against the Forsaken. I'm very surprised. And there it is. Alright. 2 fights, 2 wins for General Spotify on Slaneeshi. And of course, the cavalry was the deciding factor here. Yeah, even the Forsaken that survived were pretty well. For the Dark Elves, yeah, Morati did great here with probably casting and fighting the right options. But in the end, I feel like there was not enough defense against cavalry to protect the core. If the core stays intact, easy peasy. But yeah, for now, guys, I'm gonna fetch myself a green tea.